Hello, welcome to Sage Circle. I'm Amethyst. Today I'm not doing a pick a pile, I'm just doing one collective message for everybody from ancestors and people in your family that are in spirit. Now, ancestors can also be people that have passed before their time and they're gone to the ancestral realm. So I still refer to them as ancestors. And I actually have a member of my family, my niece, who passed away 8 years ago today. And I have been sort of out of whack all day. And I've just been laying on my bed for the last hour. And then I got dinner for the family. And then I've been nudged, go up, get up, go out, set up something and do a spirit message from ancestors, an ancestral realm message. So this is what we're doing, okay, guys? So I probably sound tired because I'm just, my niece was 22. So, okay. Messages from the ancestors. And it could be a specific message that comes through for you from a specific person. I will be channeling as per usual. I do not use tarot. I've pre-shuffled some cards already and the rest I'm going to hand select. So, here we go. Thank you very much. Your ancestors want you to know that you are needed. Whoops, this is a new view. You are needed. Look at that. There's a family on there. That's amazing. Your ancestors want you to know that they are circling around you, young and old, that they are with you, that they have seen what you've been through in the last 6 months in particular, and they are trying to get your attention. They're trying to say to you, we're here with you. We haven't forgotten you. We want you to reach out and make contact with us, please. Somebody definitely wants you to make contact. And there's actually a particular woman in spirit who had a little blue car or a light grey, sort of, but either way to me it's blue, small car. It might have had a hatch or maybe not, but it was just a small car in general. And she is saying that to whoever is related to her that is watching this video, that she hasn't heard from you in a while in spirit. She's been accustomed to you communicating with her in spirit, talking to her in your mind and just thinking about her a lot. And she said there's been a fair big gap over the last couple of months and she's shouting out to you. She's basically honking her horn. Honk, 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 honk. She wants you to get in touch with her, please. There is something important coming up before April next year of 2021. That's an anniversary or a birth date or something associated with this woman or the immediate area to do with this woman and your family. And she's asking you to please step in. Cool. Next card, it says, actually, I can. And there's a picture of a star. Yeah, your ancestors and your family and spirit are saying to you, stop procrastinating. Stop thinking about things that you should or could or would, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and just do it. Actually, you can. Actually, I can do what I want to do. You're a star. I'm getting used to this view, by the way. So yeah, actually you can. You've got families saying to you that they have been not setting breadcrumbs for you, but leaving you a trail for you to follow. It's almost like a treasure hunt. They've been leaving you little synchronicities and like to do with songs and signage that you've seen around and smells of things and just ornaments in general, things that you would see and think that's unusual, why is that there? And this is them. They're saying to you, you can achieve what you've been thinking about, but stop procrastinating or stop feeling unsure in yourself and just do what you want to do, because they're trying to show you, they're trying to lead you up the golden path. Okay. It says life experience, Archangel Chamuel. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Wow, that actually ties in with the other card that I just read. So Archangel Chamuel is all about love and romance and partnerships and also unconditional love. Is also about marriage. So, or she, depending on what you'd like to refer to the angel as. But this particular angel is with you at this time. They're showing you the unconditional love from your family. So this is almost like an Eden, like a garden here, and there's a building of sorts in the back. And even though when you read these cards, when you use them at different times, it means something different, but today specifically there's a butterfly in the card. That's a reference to me from my niece. Hey bub. So this is a message saying that this is where they are. They're in the castle. They're in the ancestral tower, and they're watching after you, and they're sending you love, and they want you to know that they love you unconditionally. They're saying there's been a few tears for somebody recently, that you're just feeling frustrated, and you can't seem to focus on what you want to get done because you're just feeling, oh, sorry about the view, I'll get used to it. You're just feeling a little bit ho-hum about things, and they're saying that they love you regardless, and that you haven't failed at anything, and regardless of what family you have left here on the planet at this point in time, they're saying that they love you unconditionally, and not to listen to what other people are saying to you, or not to let it concern you too much about the decisions that you need to make, reflecting on the family that you have left in this world. Because sometimes the family we have on earth here are actually lessons. They're helping us ascend. So you are loved unconditionally, and they want you to understand, life experience, everything you're going through at the moment is all about your experience here on earth. Again, I just said ascending. But they want you to love yourself too. They want you to do something nice for yourself. Look, they're sending you flowers. Thanks, Spirit. I don't know why these are upside down. Next one says, 9 of Water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Now, this person in the water, she could look like you. She could look like somebody from your family. She could remind you of somebody in the spirit realm in their youth. You could have a child that looks like this. You could have a sibling. This is a mermaid, so she's obviously in Atlantis at this point in time. Beautiful. And what your family want you to know is that everything you've worked hard for, it's here. You've got it. It's not your wishes are coming true. It says your wish comes true. It's not you wishing for something to be fulfilled. It's actually happened. Look at all the riches that this mermaid has with her. Beautiful. Your family is saying, that is your blessings. That is your birthright, that you have what you need. It's coming. Don't stress about the material aspect of things. Don't worry about how things are going to appear. Just to have faith. Don't have concerns about things. Love life. It says a love of life. Your spirit want you just to be happy at this time of year, because a lot of energy has been shifted and shed this year because of the COVID stuff. And in fact, I have an ancestral altar in my own home, specifically for my ancestors, obviously. I've got a candle burning in there and a few other things at the moment for my niece. But, I've had a lot of energy coming back and forth from my ancestors, and they're saying that from their perspective and how they're looking down at this COVID stuff, it's a, what's the word? It's necessary evil, sorry. Listen, I don't want any haters, and if haters want to hate, go ahead and hate. You'll just be blocked and you won't be welcome on my channel. I'm not saying I agree. What I'm saying is that my ancestors, and we're going right back, and I mean thousands of years back, they're saying that this is not the first time COVID-19, it wasn't called that, has been here on the earth, and it's come in different strands, and usually every 10 to 20 years, something like this will happen. And they've sat back and watched it for thousands of years. It's wiped out entire civilizations over time, something similar. And unfortunately, they're saying it's a necessary evil. It is what it is. It's part of the ascension of the human capacity in general. And it's caused a lot of pain, a lot of havoc, and a lot of heartache. And there's a lot of angels in the realms at the moment tending to people in ways that they haven't necessarily in this lifespan, in this last couple of 100 years on earth, specifically because of the heartache and how involved people are with emotion and how ascended people are. So this is a message anyway. I could get real deep with that, but this is a message. You've got a lot of riches. It's right here. Your family are blessing you. Just enjoy what you've got going on. Your wishes have come true, so don't stress. Now, your wishes mightn't be monetary or material things. It doesn't matter. It's still all there. Your cup is overflowing. Look how many cups you've got. Okay, next message. This is Archangel Raphael. It says, unconditional joy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me appreciate everything now, everything that makes me happy right now. Look, this woman is snuggling up with puppies. Well, it's not actually a woman, it's a man. How weird's that? When I just looked at this card, it was a woman sitting there in a long green dress. What the hell? Okay, so Spirit is saying that dogs in general are classed as loyalty. Dogs are you know, referred to as man's best friend. So unconditional joy. So what is it about your life immediately, right at this very second when you're watching this, that brings you that happiness right now? It could be a cup of tea. It could be some sweet biscuits. It could be the fireplace crackling. If you've got a fireplace, it could be you swimming in water. It could be you having time at the snow today. You know, what is it about your life right now that brings you unconditional joy? Because that is bringing you the unconditional love and the riches that you so well deserve. Keep that energy, keep that mindset up. Spirit is saying that this particular year, that the ancestors, because they are all in a specific place, they all sort of commute from one area, all the ancestors around the world, and Spirit is saying that they are really trying to amp up the feelings of self-induced love at this time of year, specifically because of the pandemic. So they just want you to know, your family want you to know, that you will be feeling calm. You will be feeling waves of gratefulness just out of nowhere. You could just be sitting there quietly doing your own thing, and you're just going to feel this nice feeling of contentment. And that is a gift from the ancestral realm across the board, all humans. It says, easy does it. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so that healing can occur. Look, he's holding a baba. Maybe someone's pregnant, or maybe someone's recently lost a child. I'm sorry if you have. That baby is with family, if that's your situation, or you know somebody that has. And Spirit is saying that you just need to let go of the heartache that you've been through, or the losses that you feel like have been pushed upon you this year. Archangel Raphael wants you to know, see these colors here, these nice soft blues and aquas. Archangel Raphael is saying, if you have those colors in your life, you need to bring them out. Blue is for tranquility, for peace, for harmony, for calm, and to settle the dust, to ease things down. And Archangel Raphael is saying, even if you've got a light blue candle, that'd be fantastic, you know, or if you've got a blue container that you can set a tea light in, just to do that over the next couple of weeks to really help bring in that calm and help you. It says retreat and detach so you can heal. Look at that, Baba. You life. Okay, this card says, house and buildings. What does the house or the rooms of this house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? We're on a road to nowhere. I can't even, that's not Ice House. I can't remember who sings that song. But Spirit is saying, look, you can detach from your immediate environment. See the city underneath here? There's a butterfly as well. So this bloody view, I'm getting used to it. There's a butterfly in this card. It's about transformation. All these city lights are going on. It's the hustle and bustle. It's nighttime, obviously, or the city's in the darkness. There's a few night lights on. But this house is up here, and your turf is clean. It's clean and it's neat and it's tidy, and you're able to go up into the mental space, the mental plane that you have within yourself, and just determine what house your energy is in. Are you in a messy state? Are you in a clean state? Are you in a calm state? Are you in a detached state? This isn't just about a physical house. This is about your inner house, your head work, your head space, your heart space. This green here, there's a big beautiful tree, so you need to be working on some heart chakra stuff. I've got ancestors here. There's so many people standing behind me, it's ridiculous, honestly. I've got people here that are talking in different language. Now, I don't know if it's Russian or Serbian or something like that, and they are talking over each other. They're either a husband and a wife, these two particular that have pushed their way to the front. They're right behind me. Now, they are saying that they want you to pull out some recipe books or bring up family recipes that you haven't done in a fair while, or you've never done before, but you have access to those family recipes, and cook, because that's going to help ground you. That's going to help fix up your heart space, and that is an energy from them. As you're making these traditional meals or meals that your family and spirit you know of that have made, they're going to be filling that energy, that food up with love, and helping you clear up your messy head space or your heart space. Next message. Connection. We are all connected to by universal sea of energy. All that you think and do will have an effect on the world. Reach out and connect with the world around you through love. Yeah, we're all connected. Every single soul is connected. Good, bad, and indifferent. Spirit realm, we are connected. Look at the web. going around this earth. Look at the hands. That is your ancestors, everyone's ancestors, yours, mine, whoever's, really pulling together at this time of year. Even my hands in the view, really pulling together at this time of year to instill that web of connectedness, to understand that we've all been through something important. The light is here. The light is shining. You're not alone. I'm getting a clear message. You know what? There's a man standing next to me. How you going, mate? Thank you. He's so kind. He's just really quiet. How you going? Oh, he's got such a strong strength. He's smiling at me. He's very tall. And when I say very tall, this man would be about 6'5", 6'6", possibly 6'4", probably way taller than 6'4". Okay. And he's got a size 14 shoe, he's saying, and he's very, very thin, and he's got a black jacket on that's a little bit short. Obviously he has had them tailored before as well, but he's got dark hair and it sort of sweeps past his shoulders. He's European. He's definitely not Australian or American, or he's not of any Asian descent, but he is European, and he's got the long hair sweeping past his shoulders, and he worked with his hands. I can smell leather and I can see tools. Okay, so if you don't know, if this isn't a specific message, it's not resonating, you really need to look through some photos and stuff, specific people who know that there's really tall people in your family. He is actually from the realm of giants. He was a giant in a different life. He was one of the very first giants to walk the earth when they came here, and he is letting you know to keep your eye out for things that are big and large. He's very quiet, he's very well spoken, he's highly intelligent, this man. He's actually saying that there's a child in amongst your immediate family. It could be a sibling or a child of your own, or at least a niece or a nephew. Oops, sorry. And he is saying he wants you to know that he has instilled the gift of that level of intelligence in this child. I'm thinking it's a boy. They look quite similar. They might be souls reincarnate. But he's saying to look out for big things, like over the top, like big buses, big signs, big hand statues, you know, big love hearts, big words. Just look out for these things. Everywhere you go, they're going to start popping out. A big sandwich, for example, of some sorts on the front of a building, whatever it is. That's him saying to you that he's helping you connect and remain connected to your ancestral realm, and that he will be with you for at least another 2 years. Whoa. Okay, this particular deck here is my own. It's just written on card. Don't mind the numbers. Thank you, guys. Don't mind the numbers on the back. It's just so I could know how many I had at the time. Okay, it says sunflowers, roses, tulips, and lavender. Your ancestors are saying keep your eye out for sunflowers, roses, tulips, or lavender. And if that either one of these flowers are a representation to you to do with your family, this is a clear message that they're saying, g'day, we love you. And if not, keep your eye out for these particular flowers, because these are going to be a sign that your family are with you, or somebody in spirit is with you. There's a lot of feminine energy involved with this card. Next one, it says forgiveness will set you free. Yeah, what are you holding on to? Your ancestors want you to make peace with something. Sometimes you can't alter the state of what you're in, or you can't change what's happened, but you at least need to go, okay, this is what's happened and I can't change it. As with me with my niece, I can't change it, she's in spirit. Excuse me. I can't change it, she's in spirit, but I can accept the fact that she is, and that's the difference. And it took me a long time. My faith really waned when my niece passed. So, you know, forgiveness will set you free, and it set me free, and it did. And I can honestly vouch for that. It says stationary memories, photos on the likes. Yeah, I did say before, excuse me, somebody's throat chakra is having a shit moment. I did say earlier about pulling out some photos to look for certain people. This is a clear indication. And it's time to reminisce. If you know, over this time of year, over the Christmas period, even if you don't really celebrate Christmas, or you don't go to a midnight mass, or you don't, you know, really sort of do anything to that degree, your family is saying whatever information you have about them, like photos, letters, news clippings, death notices, whatever it is, pull them out. and do something nice with them. Put them in a nice box. Go buy a nice box and decoupage or paint or color or glitter or whatever you want to do. Men can do the same. This is gender fluid, all messages always, unless specified. But they want you to pull everything out and have a good look. You might have some clothing. You might have some material. You might actually be doing an Ancestry.com situation. You might have just had some DNA testing done. Whatever it is, they want you to incorporate that and compile it into a book or a box or something. Some sort of a system that you can just go through. It's all there together. This message, new age is your current future. Yeah, all this bloody spiritual stuff that people go on about, they want you to know that you need to stay current and fluid with your connection to your ancestral realm and to spirit, because it is all about your future. It is your current future. They want you to know that they're helping you stay tapped in. Like I said before, my faith waned when my niece passed away. I really questioned that. And I actually had a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day about how hard that was for me with my faith, because I am a medium. I am a direct link to spirit, you know. And this is what they're saying. Your ancestors are helping you stay connected to spirit at this time, or whatever you've had gone on in your life in the last 6 to 12 months, that they're really making sure that the channels are clear for you so you can get your messages. A couple more, please, guys. Yeah, because, you know, like I've got all my grandparents are in spirit, every single one of them. I'm 39, oops, and all my grandparents are in spirit. Can I just have maybe 2 more, please? Thank you. I said 2, ha, funny. We'll go 3, we'll go those ones last. It says this one here, can you smell our perfume, coffee, smoke, for example? So keep your nose, you know, aware. I was going to say keep your eyes peeled, but it's obviously not your nose, is it? Your eyes, is it? So basically, you might get a waft of cigar or cigarette smoke or some food that a person in spirit that you know cooked. You know, you might smell a bit of their perfume or a bit of their talcum powder or some coffee that or tea that they would have or what have you. They're saying to you, they're going to be letting you smell that, and it's just going to come out of nowhere. And it doesn't matter where you are. You could be in a corporate building in the middle of a meeting and you're going to get a whiff of something, and that's just them just saying, haha, hello, we love you. So can you smell our perfume, coffee, smoke? It's not just limited to that. Next one says, cleanse your being in the sea. Yeah, okay. They're saying that it's at that time of year where you need to just actually have a clean out, whether it's a detox, a food detox, literally go for a swim. If you can't get to an ocean, it might be snowing. Go lay out in the snow. I know it sounds ridiculous. Go make a snow fairy. Go and do something. Get outdoors. It doesn't have to be the ocean, but this is the general message. Get outdoors and go and cleanse yourself. Refresh, rejuvenate, prepare for the new year that's coming in. They want you to be out there. They're going to leave you some gifts and some treats when you're out there. You might have some nice feathers. You know, you might find some feathers. You might find a nice absurd looking rock that you think, wow, that's a weird place for this to be. You might find anything, who knows, whatever it is. Could be a trinket of some sort. You know, a shell could be in the forest, for example. This is them. They want you to get out there and do some stuff. And by the way, if you do decide to make a box or an album or something, whatever you go and collect, whatever you come across, you can add it to that. It says, we are your watchers through all time and dimensions. Aman Ra to that. Aman. Amen. Absolutely. So they are at a place called, to me, I call it the Watchtower Temple. And they are there doing everything that they can from that perspective. It's basically like their headquarters. You know, it's almost like an airport. They commute all ancestral realm. It's a portal. It's a doorway. It's a space where they can go and just get through to their family and other realms when they need to. And they're saying, we are your watchers through all time and dimensions. So honestly, if you're aware that your family were, you know, if you can track your family back to, you know, 200-300 years ago, they're saying even back then they were the watchers of the family. They were instilled with that gift. So you're safe. It says here, situations are not as they appear. Please excuse my writing. It's messy when I channel. Situations are not as they appear. What are you not being honest with yourself with? It doesn't mean somebody else in your life is being dishonest. It just means situations are not as they appear. Are you not being honest with somebody, or you're not being honest to yourself, or you're sort of pulling the wool over your eyes? I can literally see a woman is sitting in front of me and she's knitting really big, thick, wooled beanie, and it's got like stringy bits on it. Anyway, it's like she's gifted it to her person in spirit, and it's like they've put it on their head and just put it right down to their nose. It's almost the size of a tea cozy. They're literally going, no, I'm not dealing with this situation. So situations are not as they appear. Keep your eye out for the red flags, and if you're that red flag, well, do something about it. These ones here, it says that nudge is us, follow through. Whatever that means to you, you will know what that means. And if you don't know what that means yet, you will know very soon in the next few weeks. Energy doesn't lie. Honest to God, I say this almost daily. Energy does not lie. Doesn't matter what a person says or does, if their energy doesn't match it, it's not the truth. And I have met some very good manipulators and people that really know how to talk the talk and play the game, and particularly in this industry that I work in, there are a lot of people out there that aren't even how they appear. They're actually wolf in sheep's clothing. So energy doesn't lie. Keep your eyes peeled. Again, it said something back here, situations are not as they appear. Keep your eye out for the red flags. And like I said, if you're used to being in a situation where you react in a way that isn't savory, remind yourself of that. Pay our ancestral karmic debts. Awesome. So the ancestral realm, your ancestors saying, you've got some work to do in the next 6 months to 2.5 years. That is the numbers I'm seeing in front of me. They're flicking over like a automated calendar. And they are saying that you've got a bit more work to do. It might be a bit grilling. You might feel like you're in the trenches, could even be literally in the trenches. You're going to get your hands dirty and you're going to bring some things to light that aren't very savory, and it might cause you some heartache, and you're going to wish you maybe have never have done that, or you're going to see sides of people that you wish you hadn't or you didn't know existed in that person. It doesn't matter. You're paying your ancestral karmic debts. They're saying, please pay our debts. Please pay our debts so our family can break free of the unlimited strains and the heartache and damage that our forefathers have done unknowingly on an emotional level. Okay, what have we got here? This one or two. Want me to pick? I've got my Nan. Hi, Nan. One more. Hi, Nana. Thank you. First one says, do not dwell in the past, nor do not dream of the future. Concentrate on the mind of the present moment. Wow, that's insane. I did say one of these cards earlier, it says New Age is your current future. That's what this card is about. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate on the mind of the present moment. New Age is your current future. You are currently living and breathing the energy for your future family, for your bloodline. It's not about your future. It's about your future as a collective, for your family, for your DNA link. Amazing. Mindfulness is receiving the present moment, pleasant or unpleasant, just as it is, without either clinging to it or rejecting it. Holy shit. I said something like that. I said something to that degree. You know, situations are not as they appear. You need to pay your ancestral karmic debts. And like I said, you're going to get your hands dirty and you're going to probably stir the pot with some people and you didn't really want to at the time. You know, it doesn't matter. Mindfulness is receiving the present moment, pleasant or unpleasant, just as it is, without either clinging to it or rejecting it. Holy crap. Indifference. Okay, I'm going to get one of these. Thanks, guys. And then I've got an Archangel Michael card to play off. Okay, these are two little girls here. It says play. Find time to incorporate play into your everyday life. Allow your inner child to experience joy. You deserve to be happy and be joyful around others. Okay, this is a clear message that some of this ancestral debt is in link with some things that you've experienced in your childhood. It could be a parent that, or a family member that had alcoholism. It could honestly be sexual abuse. It could be emotional neglect. It could be a multitude of things, a plethora of things. You'll know what that is. Let your inner child play. Make peace. Your ancestors are saying they've created a space for you specifically to do that, to have some playtime and to help your inner child, to help him or her be at peace and just enjoy the joys of childhood. They've created that. Okay, guys, one or two, please. Archangel Mike, Mike, what do you have to say? Whew. This one and one more, please. Thanks. I'll just take one. Thank you. Sorry, Mike. Here's my boy. Okay, it says house protection. Your home is your castle. Archangel Michael and his band of angels stand guard over your home day and night. Isn't that amazing? Look. Look how green your grass is. It's all well kept. Your headspace, your scape. Now these guys, Archangel Michael is also saying your physical home. House protection. Your home is your castle. Archangel Michael and his band of angels stand guard over your home day and night. Hallelujah. Last card, guys. Physical body protection. Gold mesh shields up. Archangel Michael suggests the gold mesh protection technique to bring security and harmony to your energy field. You can just picture it like chainmail, literally. You just put on like chainmail or a jacket or a vest or a onesie made of like a gold mesh, and it's solid, and it'll bring you security and harmony and protect your energetic field. Thanks so much. I'm just getting told I need to pull out one more of these. What have we got here? Come on. This one. It is a new dawn. Meditate for a message. Yes, Spirit's saying they're going to give you some messages. And bloodline healing starts with you. Tap in. Fantastic. So, in light of my niece's passing, I love you. I miss you. I know we'll talk later. Spirit wants you to know that your family are with you at this time and always, and all you need to do is call on to them. So please like, share, subscribe. Put a comment down. I'd love it. In peace, much love, Amethyst.